PadSplit is revolutionizing the affordable housing model. It is taking that latent excess capacity we have in homes across America and providing solutions today. It's one that can be leveraged in every American city that's struggling with this, and it can start solving problems immediately.
Before PadSplit, I was commuting from Columbus, Georgia to Smyrna, Georgia, every day for 5 days a week. And PadSplit changed my whole entire life and allowed me to keep my job. And since then, everything's been great.
That's what's unique, I think, is that you can really understand those individual stories and how this innovative solution is solving real people's problems that are struggling today. It is my pleasure to introduce Atticus LeBlanc, CEO and founder of PadSplit.
I'm coming home, I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming home. Let the rain wash away all the pain of yesterday.
This is Laura. Laura's a pastry chef at a university in Midtown Atlanta. With her income, her best alternative for housing left her with an hour-and-a-half commute each way from Griffin, Georgia. And in the summers, when school was out and her hours got cut, she couldn't even afford that. She was forced to spend most nights sleeping in the airport lobby. She's not even alone. She's one of 180,000 singles and couples in Metro Atlanta and 14 million around the country that lack the income for decent housing. The problem is that based on Laura's income, she needs an apartment for under $500, and those simply don't exist in the city, leaving her with terrible options that force her to choose between housing that's too far away or being homeless and close to her job. But this story has a happy ending. Laura found a PadSplit last December, was quickly approved, and moved into a fully furnished room with all utilities, Wi-Fi, and laundry included for under $500 a month. And the best part, it's only a 15-minute bus ride to her job in Midtown, meaning for the first time in her life, she could actually build savings. And this past summer was the first one in 4 years that she's consistently been able to sleep in a real bed, in a real home. My name is Atticus LeBlanc. I'm the founder of PadSplit. I've been an affordable housing developer in Atlanta for the last 10 years, and I understood deeply the needs of people like Laura. But I also understood the motivations of real estate investors and the power of the private market. And I wanted a solution that could align incentives across both groups. So I created PadSplit, where we can house 50 people for the same amount it costs the federal government to house one. PadSplit is creating an entire new category of privatized, affordable housing, where we make it possible by making it profitable. So how do we do it? We take one unaffordable house and we create a shared living environment to make it more affordable for more people and more profitable for property owners. Heather's one of those owners. She had a house in Southwest Atlanta. She rented for $1,075 a month, giving her a net income of $926. But she was tired of dealing with the stress, headache, and frustration that came with being a landlord. She wanted a better way. So she came onto our platform, converted her 4-bedroom house into a 6-bedroom PadSplit using our playbook and specifications. We had 6 fully qualified residents ready to move into her home before she was even finished renovations. Her last monthly check was for $1,863. She received no resident phone calls, her property's clean and well-maintained, and her net monthly income has doubled. PadSplit made all of this possible, and we are earning $900 a month from this property alone. And the residents of this home are saving a combined $2,800 between housing and transportation costs. Let's do a quick demo. Prospective residents come to our site and move quickly through our application process and background checks. Once they're approved, they're matched with a room that's close to their place of work. They can pay all fees directly through the site, or if they're paying with cash, at a convenient retail location, like Family Dollar or CVS. Once they've moved in, they can request maintenance through the platform, rate their roommates or accommodations. Property owners looking for higher returns come to the site to get an estimate of their potential earnings with PadSplit. They can list their house, apartment, or room. And when they've completed the seamless onboarding process, PadSplit provides them with a suite of software tools to make it easy for them to track the performance of their property. Income and expenses, remote lock access, utility usage monitoring, current occupancy, resident ratings, and payment history. Since we've been at Techstars, we've doubled the number of rooms on our platform, and we have almost 1,500 residents on our wait list, pretty much just using Craigslist. Meanwhile, property owners like Heather, home builders, apartment managers, foundations, the city of Atlanta, even some of the biggest real estate development firms in the region have all reached out to PadSplit because they're interested in creating profitable, affordable housing. As a result, we're on track to hit $1 million in annual recurring revenue by January. Just as Airbnb has created its own cottage industry of private real estate investors in short-term vacation rentals, so too will PadSplit fuel the creation of thousands of new real estate investors for privatized, affordable housing. The resident demand for our product simply cannot be overstated. There are 43 million total rental households in the US, and a full third of these are low-income singles and couples, just like Laura. This equates to $100 billion a year in total addressable market. And there is not a single branded professional player in this space. Until today. We have an amazing team from diverse backgrounds, great startups, schools, and major corporations. We know how to lead, from classrooms to construction sites, from boardrooms to battlefields. We have a deep understanding of housing, technology, and complex operations. But most of all, we're on a mission to solve one of the biggest and most intractable problems facing our generation. We're creating an entire new category of privatized, affordable housing where we make it possible by making it profitable. We are changing the world, one room at a time. Join us.